Okay, now we're gonna find the exponential form for certain numbers that satisfy a property that's related to the norm. Okay, let z equals cosine theta plus I sine theta. Okay, we want to find the exponential form of this number. Okay, first we remind ourselves of two properties. We know that cosine theta is I theta plus e to the minus I theta over 2, and that sine theta is e to I theta minus e to minus I theta over 2i. Be careful of these 2i. Okay, so we want to write this z in an exponential form. So that means we have to write z as the norm of z times e to some angle that we have to determine. Okay, so first we compute the norm of z. So we know that the norm of z is just the square root of the real part squared plus the imaginary part squared. In this case, it's very simple, since we know that cosine squared of theta plus sine squared of theta is 1, and the square root of 1 is 1. So that means the norm is 1. Okay, now we're gonna find the exponential form by using these formulas. So we have z is, let's plug cosine theta, so e I theta plus e minus I theta over 2 plus this I here times the sine. The sine is e I theta minus e to minus I theta over 2i. Okay? So cancelling by this I and factoring by 1/2, we get 1/2 e I theta plus e minus I theta plus e I theta minus e to minus I theta. Okay? So cancelling by e to minus I theta, we get 2 e I theta over 2, which is e I theta. That means our z now is e I theta. Okay? So z now is written as in the exponential form. So this is the exponential form for this number, z. It has norm 1 and it has argument theta. The argument of this number, this is the alpha that we are looking when we write z in the exponential form. So this is z written as e to I theta. Okay, this is our first number. We're gonna write more numbers in this form, but first this is the one that we are interested in, because this one is gonna help us a lot. Like one theta is theta equals pi. We have e I pi, which is cosine pi plus I sine pi, which is -1. So -1 can be written as e I pi. Okay, what if we have pi over 2? So e I pi over 2 is cosine pi over 2 plus I sine pi over 2. Okay, so cosine of pi over 2 is 0 plus I sine of pi over 2 is 1, so it's I. So e to I pi over 2 is I. These are very helpful when trying to solve some problems. They solve a lot of issues, and we will see in the next video that they will help us a lot. Thank you.